actually, the opener is Happy Mother's Day to my mother, Ursula Schmetzer, and to my wife, Christine, and also my daughter's pregnant. She's going to have a baby in July. So happy pre-Mother's Day. And then my wife, Christine's son is having a baby in August, and I'm going to be a grandpa times 2. So happy Mother's Day to everybody out there.
Pause.
What a good way to celebrate pre-Mother's Day with a win, hard-fought win. What was it about the team today? A real balanced game for the team. We got the shutout.
Yeah. Look, my guys had to work hard to get a shutout. Number one, it looked like the game started off and in our favor. We were playing pretty well. I think the injury kind of caught us, a little transition there. They had some part of the game, but the guys dug deep there to secure 3 points. The reason why they had to dig deep was because Wilmer does a good job. That's a good team. That's going to be a team that's right up in the Western Conference, throughout this season. They have some talented players, and I'm sure some of their guys are going to rue some of the misses that they had. Now, again, back to my team, I think we're going to rue some of the misses we had and some of the half chances we didn't quite get to full chances to put the game out of reach and make it a little easier for us in a 3-game week.
Coach, they came in averaging about 14 shots per game, you holding 10. Just what can you say about Lerdam, Torres, Keating? It seemed like every time Houston was going to create some type of scoring chance, they were there to stop it.
Yeah, I mean, look, not just the back four, but Jordy DeLem sliding a couple times with some blocks. I mean, there was some good defending. But again, there's 4 shots inside the box. There's some other crosses that were halfway dangerous. So again, credit to them. Credit to my guys again for digging deep. And in the second half, when we made a couple of adjustments defensively, I think some of those worked. And again, it's just testament to a commitment to defend as a team. Because look, Raul. He was a little frustrated. He didn't get the ball in the first half. He still did everything he could to help the team. I expect that out of every player. Jordan had a couple chances. But then some of the times when he chased guys back and, slid and stole the ball again, those are big moments for the club.
Steven, you mentioned Rui Diaz being frustrated tonight. What happened in that moment when he subbed off?
Nothing.
A bit of an altercation, didn't?
No, he was just upset that he hadn't seen the ball all game, and then he just has that chance that he misses, and guys get frustrated when they miss shots, but it's all guys are competitive, and I love it. I love it when guys are competitive. It shows if they show their emotion on their sleeve, that's fine.
Mark.
26 crosses from this match ties the most on the season with the San Jose game. Was that indicative of a game plan or just kind of searching for a plan B?
You said 26?
18 open play, 8 corners.
Okay, so you added the corners in there. Okay. Corners aren't a tactic. That's just a result of a shot or something going our favor. But 18 open play crosses, that's not too bad. Kelvin had that one that Rui Diaz almost got his head on. There were a couple of close calls, I would say. I can't remember everything, but Brad had a couple chances, maybe picked the wrong pass, or maybe just one of their defenders slid and blocked it for one of those corners. I didn't think we were overly wing dominant. I think we had some good transition moments. Maybe you could say there was maybe a little bit of lack of combination play in our game tonight, but we'll watch the tape on that. We'll take a look.
Mickey.
Jordy DeLem with a pretty good performance. What you would make of his play? Broke up a lot of plays and was generally solid.
Jordy DeLem was very good tonight. He was very, very good. Not only breaking up plays, but we work with the young guys about their body position. Gonzo does a great job with the midfielders and on the half turn so he can release pressure. You know, if he's facing the wrong way, the ball goes negative, the team comes in press. So I was very, very pleased with his ability to do what he does best, which is break up plays and be a force in the middle of the field, but he also helped us in our possession as well.
Harvey.
You've always been a big supporter of Christian's ability to contribute to the offensive side of the game for the club. What can you say about him with 2 goals in the last 2 games now as he's kind of rounding into scoring form for you?
They were both pretty good goals. You can say that. Christian has been goal. It's my opinion that Christian's been goal dangerous ever since we set eyes on him. He has that ability. He actually jumps very well. He's good in the box. We don't maybe use him enough on that because we keep him on the top of the box. But he is goal dangerous from different parts of the field, and you know he's in a good run of form.
Felipe?
So, Coach, Victor Rodriguez, he's subbed out for the injury at the minute 11. So, how much did your tactical plan change at that point? And if you can give us an update on his injury.
Hamstring strain, that's the update. And the tactics really, I mean, Harry's kind of similar. Maybe Harry's not as dynamic, but Harry is a possession guy. He comes in the pockets very well, just like Victor does. So I didn't think we lost, too much. I think Brad and Victor certainly have a very, very good working relationship. And, when a substitute comes on, maybe it takes a little while for him to, get together with Brad and make the same impact. But I thought Harry came on and did well. I had some choices to make. I could have brought Henwall on. He's been playing well as of late. So, those are choices that we make. And, I thought today Harry performed well.
Stretch.
70th career shutout for Steph tonight. It was kind of an interesting where he didn't have a lot of action but had to come up big. You mentioned Elise. How big is that for you to have him as a rock in the back?
I'm gonna try and imitate Steph, and probably the first words out of his mouth when he probably doesn't know that stat, just like I didn't know that stat. But thank you for enlightening me. He'd probably say, "Yeah, it's the teammates in front of him." Steph has been a tremendous player for this club. His impact, is not just on the field or MLS Cup or whatever. In that locker room, he's a big presence. So we are very happy that he gets accolades in the press from you guys. He likes being with his buddies. He likes, working hard with his teammates so that the team can have success.
Any follow-ups, guys? Yeah.
Coach, real quick, you shut out Houston, it's their first shutout of the season. They've been pretty efficient on offense all year. Do you feel like, in a way, you kind of have the blueprint to kind of neutralize their attack a little bit, just in terms of just kind of limiting opportunities?
Well, again, I would say that Houston, they played 6 out of their 8 games at home. Home teams usually have a little bit of an advantage in MLS, so there might be some of that. Have they been traditionally a good road team or not? You guys can check on those stats. They made it difficult for us. We rose to the occasion. I think 1-0, probably was a fair result.
Yeah.
You mentioned Houston getting the flow of the game a little bit during the injury, but it seemed like after the 35th minute you guys really reclaimed possession. What were you able to do in the midfield to take back the flow?
I think I agree with you, number one. I think the 10 minutes before the first half, we kind of collected ourselves. I think Harry found the game a little bit. And to me, it's all just about decision making. When do you press and try and make the killer pass? Do you do that on the first pass of the sequence, the 5th pass, the 10th pass, the 20th pass? Sometimes when you start out on the right and you end up on the left, and then you even go back one more time, the gaps between the back 4 become even larger because you're stretching them from side to side. And sometimes our team is go, 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 and we might try and find Raul or find Jordan in behind in an earlier part of the passing sequence. So I think that last 10 minutes of that first half, we kind of regained the right balance of good possession versus direct play.